Hi you all. Look, I tried that real cool AI using an old picture of myself. Just me 9 years ago to test that AI, and the result is impressive. Well, this is how I look like in 2023. And now, back in 2014, on that peak right here, take a look at what I can do with this AI. Okay, now let me press play.
This is a new era of video creation with Éton. Hi IT lovers. Welcome to my Trilingual ACTL e-learning tutorials. Quick reminder, before we start, it's a pleasure for me to share my classes online, but if you want a private session, you can subscribe to my homepage, so we can start as soon as possible. Of course I propose other services, and got some online stores. When you visit my homepage, you will find all that. Just click on the link below in the description of this video. Alright, back to our new topic called Image Editing with Gimp app and multiple exercises from easyforme.at. This is the N.1 part 1 in 2023. I will keep the app in German and give you an easy German and French translation of the questions. Come on, let's do this.
Wow, right? How do you like it? That's some time travel effect, I'm telling you. That's real high tech. Well, let me correct that peak talk a little bit. Our practice is in German this time, and I keep the app in German, and I give you an English and a French translation. This is the right order. And I just do the keywords translation, by the way. It goes faster. We can even call it translation in codes. Lol. Other than that, it's good, huh? All right, we're ready. Number 1, part 1. First of all, I love this layer right here. I copied it from, I think it's iKnife German tutor. And I just put Fire Eyes instead of iKnife. I love it. Huh? This is really one of my best, Gimp perfo. Okay, let's start with the exercise. All right, these are our instructions. As you can see, it's going to be an easy one today. And it's everything is in German. We are going to perform the part 1 of the exercise file today, because there is a part 2, but we are going to just make one exercise today together. And I'm going to read to you the whole exercise in German, I mean the whole part 1, and then I give you the translation in English and in French. As I said before, only the keywords. All right, let's start. Frage Nummer 1. Öffne die Datei Käse.xcf. Wähle eine gelbe Vordergrundfarbe, sie soll zu Käse passen. Sperre den Alpha-Kanal der Ebene Käse. Wähle das Werkzeugstift, eine Größe von ca. 100, und male über die Schrift. Die Schrift sollte jetzt gelb gefärbt sein. Deaktiviere die Sperre des Alpha-Kanals. Jetzt werden die Löcher im Käse erzeugt. Verwende das Werkzeug elliptische Auswahl und markiere damit die Löcher. Entferne den Käse mit der Entferne-Taste. Erzeuge eine Kopie der Ebene Käse und nenne sie Relief. Wende auf die Ebene Relief den Filter Relief an. Ändere den Modus der Ebene Relief auf Abdunkeln. Schalte Ebene Hintergrund sichtbar. Aktiviere die Ebene Käse. Wende auf diese Ebene den Filter Schlagschatten an. Verwende die Werte X und Y je 10. Weichzeichen Radius 10. Deckkraft 0,5. Now, let me give you first the English keywords translation of the exercise. All right, basically this is what they want you to do in really short. Open the file called Käse.xcf. Choose layer Käse. Lock alpha channel. Choose foreground color yellow. Use tool pen size 100. Create holes in the cheese. Here, Käse, using a tool elliptical selection. Remove the cheese on layer. create a copy of the layer Käse and rename it relief. Apply the relief filter, change the modus to dark, make the layer called Hintergrund, here meaning background, visible, activate layer Käse, and apply filter drop shadows with values 10, 10, and then 0.5. En français, donc, traduction en mots-clés, hein, très rapide. Ouvrez le fichier nommé Käse.xcf. Ensuite, dans le calque Käse, donc le fromage, verrouillez l'alpha channel. Choisissez la couleur de premier plan jaune. Taille de l'outil stylo à 100. Ensuite, créez des trous dans le fromage, hein, Käse, avec l'outil sélection elliptique. Retirez le fromage. Créez une copie du calque Käse, donc le fromage, et renommez le relief. Ensuite, appliquez le filtre relief. Changez de mode en sombre ou noir. Hein. Rendez le calque nommé Hintergrund, qui veut dire ici l'arrière-plan, visible. Activez le calque Käse, donc, et ensuite appliquez à ce calque le filtre ombre portée avec les valeurs suivantes 10, 10, 0,5. Now we're ready, let's go and do it. Okay, so first of all, we go and open this file called Käse XCF. Hein? So we go by tab file, Datei in German, hein? Fichier en français donc, öffnen. Et ensuite on va dans, we go to, now I'm tempted to do it all in French. We go to my IT files and image, and this is where we have it. It's a Käse XCF. Now we have to go to the letter K. Here, we have it here. We double click to open it. And here it is. Let me put that one on the side so we can see better. And this is written Käse in blue. And now we want to make it yellow. So before we make it yellow, we have to choose this layer. This is how you choose and you select the layer. Well, the right layer, because this is often a problem when you don't choose the right layer, you make mistakes. So always make sure you choose the right layer. And here we click, just like we right click on it, on this layer, and we choose the property, Ebeneneigenschaft. Okay. And here we have to, lock the alpha channel. Alpha Kanal sperren. And we hit OK. It's done. You can also do it here, but when I do it here, sometimes you don't see if it's on or off, so it's better to do it with the property. All right. Okay, we make sure that we choose the foreground color, Vordergrundfarbe in German. And we're going to choose yellow looking like cheese. Yes, this one is good. We hit OK. And here we already have the right tool selected, So, or else you can choose right here, and you can also choose by tab tools, which is called here Werkzeuge. This one you can always go and get your tools right there. Okay, in my case, I already have it here, the pen, and we have to make it 100. I'm gonna make it 100 because or else that's true. It's gonna be real too little. Well, you know what? I'm going to leave it 124 because or else you can just go here with the arrows and you put 100 to make sure that you make it right. But me, it's okay if I have it a little bigger. It doesn't matter at the end of the day. All they want you to do is to make sure you're going to get this color here on the word Käse. This is what we're doing right now. So I like it big, so I don't have to do it too long. So right now we have our cheese. Okay, now that we are done, we can go back and reactivate the alpha channel. So we go back here and we remove the the locking of the alpha channel. And now we can move on. We have to make some holes in the cheese, you see, using the elliptic tool, and we're going to choose it right here. It's E, so I have to get an E here, and here we have it. Okay, now we can make the cheese. First of all, very important is to always make sure we have the right options. Here we have to get it here. We want the second one, the second option, because we want multiple hole in the cheese, and we want to see all the holes. So we need to choose the second option right here. Oh yes, by the way, I don't want it fixed yet. I don't want it fixed. So yeah, this one, I make it a little larger, maybe like this. So okay, now we have 4 holes, and now we're gonna add some here. Okay, we make another one here. Let's make another one here, and then we make another one here. Okay, let me go ahead and make all the holes now that you know how we make the holes. And all we have to do now is to delete the holes. So we go here by tap edit and lotion. Okay, we have to do now the duplication of the Käse, of the cheese. So we make a right click and we choose duplicate. Wo ist das? Ebene duplizieren. So we duplicate the layer, and this one we call it relief. So you see that in order to just rename it, you double click and you just write in it relief. All right, and now we just apply the filter called relief too, which is here by Verzeren. It's the second one. We choose and we hit OK. Good. And then we go and change the modus, the mode, well, in German modus. And this is where it is. Here now it's normal, and we want the abdunkeln, nur abdunkeln. We choose this one. We're good. And now we want to make this one visible, the Hintergrund, the background. Okay, and then we activate the layer called Käse right now, and this is where we have to apply the drop shadow. So we go by tab filter, and then we choose the Schlagschatten, which is here by Licht und Schatten, light and shadow, and we choose the right one. And here we have to change. Here we get a 10. And then 0.5. It's already opacity 0.500. This is exactly what we want. So we hit OK. We're good. And this is our cheese. Let me make it a little smaller so we can see the whole picture. And we finish with Auswahl nix. And we have our cheese. Hey, how do you like Swiss cheese? Okay, let me go and show you the one of the exercise again, so you can compare. Did we do it right? I think we did. There is another filter I like to apply. You see, this is personal, and this is now my own preference, and it's called Leinwand anwenden. I love this one. Künstlerisch. So let me just go ahead and show you the difference. I love it, you know, it looks like a little bit, you know, pepper journal. I hope you see the difference. I prefer our cheese looking like this. Let me make sure it's clean for you all. Okay. This is the end of our class of the day. That's an easy one. That's, you know, really easy to begin with. So all we have to do is to be familiar with the tabs again. And by the way, if you want to change the language of your app, you have to go by edit and by we call it your Einstellungen, which are the settings, and there you can change the language. It's really easy to do, and then you have, of course, to turn off the app and reopen it so you can see the change. But me, I'm going to leave it in German. So the rest is coming next, if God's willing, and we are going to move on with the second part of our first exercise file. And of course, as usual, I hope that you have learned something new or something even brand new. If you don't know how to use Gimp, or maybe you are good with Photoshop. Me, I prefer Gimp personally. And I hope you could learn something new, or I could refresh your memory with something you forgot about. Okay, God bless you all. Thank you for watching. Bye-bye.